Hello and welcome to another lesson from the IELTS coach. In today's lesson, I want to give some information about how you can get your IELTS writing tasks marked without paying for anything. So yes, it is quite common to pay for a teacher to give your writing an assessment, an estimated score, tips for improvement. But it is possible to improve your writing without having to pay for a teacher. So here are 5 ways that you can get tips and help with your IELTS writing tasks. And the first way is to simply offer an exchange with one other student who is at a similar level to you. So if you both got similar results in your previous IELTS writing and you're both looking to improve, you're going to have similar mistakes, or you're going to be able to identify the other person's mistakes. So doing an exchange with one other student is very easy to manage, and most of the time it's easier to see somebody else's mistakes than it is to see your own mistakes. Even I see this. When I show an example to some of my students, there might be 2 mistakes in the example, but the students find them straight away. Yet when I show the student their own writing, they can't see the 10 mistakes that are there. So getting somebody else to find your mistakes and for you to find someone else's mistakes is a good way for both of you to improve, and you get to look at examples of what is good or perhaps not so good writing. Next, invite an English-speaking friend for coffee and ask them to look at one of your writing tasks. So this could be a native speaker that you know, it could be a former teacher, preferably someone who is familiar with IELTS and knows the marking criteria, but even someone who is not. If they have good grammar and vocabulary, they can help you improve those areas. It's important here not to invite them just to check your writing. You want to invite them because they are a friend. So have a chat, have coffee, talk about other things, and then perhaps bring up, oh, would you have 10 minutes to look at this writing task? But if you go for coffee and you show them 10 writing tasks, they won't want to have coffee with you again. That's work. That's not fun. So I have done this in the past. I've always said to my students in a class, invite me for coffee so we can practice speaking, or I can check writing. Not many students do it. Or if they do it the wrong way, and it turns into a lesson, not an afternoon coffee break. So there is a right way and a wrong way to do this, so be careful, but getting 10 minutes of help from someone while having a 1-hour conversation is still a way to improve in a very relaxed environment. Next, use the spell and grammar checker on your computer. In Microsoft Word or another program, the grammar checkers are quite advanced now. So when you're writing, when you're doing the task originally, my advice is turn off all of that help so you can focus on you identifying the mistakes. But when you need help, then get the document to check your spelling and check your grammar so you can see the mistakes. Obviously, in the writing exam, most of the time, you'll be writing by pen, although the computer-based test is being introduced. But use the technology that is there. It won't find every mistake, and it might say something is wrong when it might actually be okay, but it can help you improve the silly mistakes. Next, start a small group of learners where all students post writing tasks and give each other feedback. And the focus here is on a small group. Quite often online I see 10,000 people in a Facebook page and 2 people are posting every day. That's not helpful. Those 2 people should just work together. And so because the other 10,000 are not helping them. But when you have a small group, you still need to manage it and be careful. Okay, and perhaps don't put a full task. Write an introduction or a paraphrase and ask for feedback. Can anybody find 2 mistakes in this paragraph? Don't make it a big ordeal. Don't make it difficult for people to help you. Make it a challenge. Make it a game. Okay, who can find the 3 mistakes in this sentence? And you get 4 or 5 responses. Perhaps they'll write the sentence in different ways. It's a good way to have a variety of language. But it does need to be managed, and it should be with people that you know, so you want to help them. and they want to help you. If it's a stranger from another country you've never met, you're less likely to want to participate in that group. So small, closed groups where only invited people can join, people who are motivated, then that can work really well online. Finally, learn to correct your own writing tasks. Look at examples to see how to improve, correcting your own mistakes, and even going back and seeing your writing from 2 months ago. Okay, to make sure, oh, I made that mistake 2 months ago and I made the same mistake 2 days ago. I'm not learning. Or you will see the other way around. I made that mistake 2 months ago, but I got it right yesterday. Okay, so look at your own examples as well as other examples and identify your mistakes. Getting help from a teacher can help you do that, but perhaps only 1 out of every 5 tasks that you do. You might have a native speaking teacher help you with an exam and help you identify 4 mistakes that you make. Then you can focus on not making those 4 mistakes ever again. You don't need the teacher every day for that. So hopefully these 5 tips can help you to improve your writing for free, okay, without finding a teacher. Of course, having a teacher, having someone who will help you and give regular correction is the best way to improve, but it's not the only way. You've got to try different things and things that will work for you and work for your budget. So good luck with your IELTS preparation. Please, if you like this video, subscribe to the channel so you can get updated when I put up a new video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.